Hello all and welcome, and I'm the mgtowphilosopher, and in this video I would like to talk about yet another teacher, female teacher, sleeping with her male student. And this seems to be becoming more and more of a popular trend, further proving my point that women are no more or less depraved than men. They simply lack the physical strength to act out their depravity as much as men do, or shall I say they lack the physical strength to act it out on grown men, so instead they act out their depravity on young boys who are far more willing to acquiesce to their demands, who are also physically weaker and less self-confident and more likely to give in to what these women want. It is still victimizing someone. They are just victimizing people who are too weak to fight back, which one could argue is actually worse. And actually it is. And one wonders, is this type of rape for a woman all about power? You hear about how depraved men are all the time because just, rape is not about sex, it's about power. You hear that BS all the time. Well, does that apply to female rapists at all as well? Or are female rapists, it's all about sex for them? No, there's no greater level of depravity there. It's all about power and control for men. But with women, oh, no, it's not about that. It's just, sex, that's all it is. And they were lonely. And they didn't really force anybody. And, it was just consent, and it was a boy, not a girl, and a bunch of nonsense. So if rape is about power for men, it's got to be about power for women too, because they are equal, right? Men and women are equal, so they do things for the equal same reasons, right? And if it's not about power for a woman, that would then mean it's not about power for a man either, right? Anyway, let's get into this story, shall we? See what this sick broad looks like. So, here is the sickie in question who had sex with a young boy because she wanted power and control. She didn't want sex, or she wanted sex. Which one is it? I forget. So, check her out. Is she attractive? Hard to say. Well, no, not really. She's not that attractive. Could she be with makeup? Well, yeah, a lot of women could be attractive with fake-up. But generally speaking, she's not that attractive. But she is married. But maybe she's just not getting it good enough from a husband. Oh, but that doesn't matter because rape isn't about sex, right? Or at least that's what they say about men. But with women, that is the case. Oh, she was just lonely. Her husband wasn't paying attention to her, and here was this boy. And he's really a man. Look at how big he is. And he looks like a man. And, she just needed attention, and she gave in to her female side because women are so less able to control their emotions than men, and she just gave in to the moment. So let's see what this story has to say, shall we? A married Michigan substitute teacher. It seems like every single one of these cases I see in the news and there's a lot of them these days. I'm not seeing these men. This is interesting. I'm not seeing men popping up as statutory rapists in the form of male teachers. I don't see that happening very often, but I do see it. And that the media goes out of their way not to report this stuff oftentimes. So this is happening a lot more than we're seeing. The whole pro-female narrative, let's protect the woman even when she is a statutory rapist. So most of the time it's women raping their male students. And they're almost always married. So they can readily have access to sex, yet for some reason they still want that young guy, that young boy. Interesting. Oh, but women are not depraved. No. Substitute teacher was in court Thursday after she was accused of sexually assaulting one of her students earlier this year. What do you mean sexually assaulting? It's rape! It's rape! It is rape! What is this sexual assault crap you're talking about? What, a woman can't rape a man? It's rape! Ay. So not only does a woman get it easy in court when the man tries to go easy on her because he feels sorry for her, but it's a lesser charge as well when she does the same damn thing as a man. Ooh, this really gets my blood boiling. Allison Brittany Moran, it ought to be Moron, 26, was arrested in September after the teenager told authorities he was sexually involved with the married substitute teacher. That's rape! Why is that not rape? What the hell? You goddamn them feminists out there trying to lobby everything. Oh, rape is forceful penetration, which can only be done with a penis, of course. It can't be done with a vagina. She can't forcefully penetrate him. We're going to lobby to have the laws designed and worded in a way that a woman can never be accused of rape. No! Moran worked as a long-term substitute teacher and a girls' soccer coach at Stockbridge High School during the 2016-2017 school year, according to the Lansing State Journal. Moran reportedly no longer works for the school district. Yeah, I would hope not. This depraved creature should not be working anywhere around kids. The teenager testified in court during a preliminary hearing that he and Moran would eat lunch together and spend time together after school. Why would anybody at this school a little suspicious? What is a student and a teacher? What are a student and a teacher doing eating lunch together? And would they go off campus? Very strange. And don't these schools have, like, cameras? I guess they met out in the parking lot or they met somewhere where there were no cameras. But how are these kids able to leave campus to begin with? When I was in school as a high school student, you weren't, or a middle school student, any type of school, you weren't allowed to leave the campus. You weren't allowed to leave the school. What the hell's going on in this country now? You can leave the school at lunch? What the hell? In March, their relationship became more intense after the teacher and student started exchanging messages on the social media app, Snapchat. Yeah, this is one dumb broad. Again, I rename her Moron. Now she's leaving actual physical evidence in the form of text. You know these companies keep, I believe they keep copies of all these texts. They have copies of all this stuff. All the authorities needs to get a warrant. And they'll just go there, let me see her text. Let me see his text for the past year. Let me see her text for the past year. Had they kept them, and did they see they have physical proof? What an idiot she is. At first, it was just normal. Asking how I was doing, the teenager said. So, of course, as usual, he's not the instigator of the sexual activity. It's her. She's grooming him. She's essentially victimizing him. She is setting him up for the rape. I'm going to call it rape. The Fox News, all these scumbags using the term sexual assault. You motherfuckers, you like to rename everything and change names. Rape is now sexual assault. But when a man sexually assaults a woman by slapping her ass, I'm going to qualify that as rape. He looked at me the wrong way. Rape. You sons of bitches changing all the meanings of everything to benefit you and to essentially, for all intents and purposes, attack and disenfranchise the man. Lovely. Man does it, it's rape. Woman does it, it's sexual assault. I see. The teenager said Moron sent nude photos of herself to him through the... She's so stupid. There's a record of that, you idiot. The teenager said he was invited to Moron's house in April. Yeah, I bet he went, too. He's a what? He's a little kid. But he's old enough to get a hard on and get excited. So, yeah, she's going to use his own biology against him. When he was inside, Moron led him into a basement man cave, then took off her robe and kissed him. Yeah, what's he going to do? What can he do? She's a grown-up. He's a kid. The student told the court, but of course we're supposed to feel sorry for her, right? She's got this horrible marriage and her husband doesn't give her enough time and affection. And she just wanted affection because for women, sex is just about affection and intimacy, right? It's not about power and control like it is for the evil man bear, that animal that he is. The student told the court. Afterward, the teacher led the teen upstairs to her room where he said she sexually assaulted. What do you mean sexually? It's rape! It's rape! And he didn't use the word sexual assault, and the correct term is rape. If it's rape for a man, why is it not rape for a woman? You scumbag sons of bitches. That same week, the teenager went back to Moron's residence where they had sex a second time. The substitute and teenager continued contacting each other through Snapchat, but did not meet up again. So it was just a little flavor of the month for her, a little tryst, a little fling, a little booty call for her. She was probably banging other students too, but they don't know about them yet. The teenager told his girlfriend of the incident and a family member alerted police in August. Oh, man. Yeah, she's so stupid as the 14, 15-year-old kid expecting him to stay silent. Actually, it didn't mention the age. Did it? Let me see if it did. Okay, so it's a high school, so we got to assume between the ages of 15 and 18 years old. Let's see what the judge had to say. Oh, I hope it wasn't a man. The judge ruled to move forward with the trial and decided to bind the teacher on 3 felony counts of third-degree criminal sexual sexual what? Wait, third degree criminal sexual conduct. What? Wait. You've got first degree, second degree, third degree. Well, the lower the degree, doesn't that mean the less severe the crime? Why isn't it first degree? Why isn't it rape? Why isn't it statutory rape? What's going on here? Third degree? Oh my God! This stuff. Oh. Breathe. My heart's gonna fucking explode if I don't. My blood pressure must be going through the roof. Okay. 3 felony counts of third-degree criminal sexual conduct involving a student and 1 misdemeanor count of fourth degree. So third degree is just barely a felony, and fourth degree is a misdemeanor. I see. So barely a felony and a misdemeanor. Sexual conduct involving a student. Lansing State Journal reported. The Daily Mail reported Moran's husband moved to moved to South Dakota in June, and it was unclear if the two were currently married. I see. So yeah, just like I said, rocky, turbulent marriage. Things were bad. Everybody's going to feel sorry for her. You know that she's going to pull out the old trope in court that, oh, my marriage was troubled. Oh, I was in emotional turmoil, and I just turned to the nearest shoulder to cry on, and one thing led to another, and it just happened. And then it happened again after that. But it didn't happen again after that. It's not my fault. But of course, if I was a man, I would be an animal, and I would be all about wanting power and control, and it would be this horrible act. Yeah, that the girl had no license or agency, and it was all me, and I'm so evil. But if it's a woman, it's barely a felony. I see. Oh, man, this stuff makes me so angry. Moran's arraignment is slated for November 8th and could receive up to 15 years in prison if convicted. I'm going to make a prediction right now. I'm predicting, get this, okay? And I'm going to look back into the story. I'm going to tell you if my prediction was right or not. I predict no jail time, okay? Suspended sentence of 3 years, and maybe a fine of some kind, and like 5 years parole or probation or something, 5 to 10 years of probation, maybe even 10 years, but at least 5 years probation, suspended jail sentence. She'll get like 18 months or something, or 18 months to 3 years, but it'll be a suspended jail sentence, and then she'll get like 5 years of probation, 5 to 10 years, and that's it, and maybe a fine. But I don't think she'll do any jail time. So let me know what you think in the comments section. Let me know if this story and the double standards that men have to deal with as compared to women, and the way the system is completely slanted in women's favor, even when it comes to them committing the same horrific crimes as men. Let me know if it pisses you off as much as it does me. I am the mgtowphilosopher. Please like, subscribe, and donate to my Patreon if you could. You'll find a link in the description. Have a good day and take care. If you can, after reading this crap. Oh, it makes me mad. Take care.